Hello my friend, today we're going to find out if you can charge the CyberTruck with the sun. One of the most common questions I got on the last CyberTruck video is, what are you going to do when you go camping out in the middle of nowhere and you need to charge the truck? And that's why I want to thank EcoFlow for sponsoring this video and sending me their new Delta Pro 3. I already know it's super powerful, but will it work with the CyberTruck? Let's find out. Today, I'm going to try camping in the CyberTruck. Some cooking, some sleeping, and some exploring. But first, let's find out if you can charge this electric truck with the sun. This Delta Pro 3 can store up to 4 kilowatt hours of energy. I've already previously charged it up, but what's great about it is that you can use up to 2,600 watts of solar panels to charge this unit. And you can store and carry portable solar panels in the back of the truck. You're harnessing energy from the sun through the solar panels and storing that energy in the power station. And in theory, taking the CyberTruck's power cord, plugging it into the power station, and charging the CyberTruck. In order to do all of that, I'm going to plug in this neutral ground bonding plug into the power station, plug in the Tesla CyberTruck charging cord, and hopefully all engines are go. Before I plug this in though, I must say I am not an electrical engineer, so if you decide to try this, know that you're doing so at your own risk. I'm just a kooky girl on the internet trying to fulfill a science experiment. Let's give it a try. Power on, turn on the inverter, stick it right there. Come over here, my friend. It is blinking green. That's a good sign. You open the door, it's charging, but slowly. Right now, the CyberTruck's pulling 1,400 watts of power from the power station, but it's plugged into a 4,000 watt inverter on the 120 side that has the potential to hit 6,000 watts with EcoFlow's X-Boost technology. So technically, I still have power left to run an EcoFlow cooler, cook with an induction cooktop, charge electronics, and in theory be charging the CyberTruck slowly all day with 2,600 watts of solar panels and full sunlight, providing endless power via solar to charge and run the CyberTruck while camping, as long as there's sun. Let's talk about some other scenarios for use. Lots of truck campers, RVs, vans, they have 30 amp power plugs that will plug right into the side of the Delta Pro 3. Up front, there's 2 USB-C outlets, 2 fast USBs, 4 120s, and then get this, it also has 240, which is a great option for off-grid homesteads and cabins, and a really good backup power supply in the chance of natural disasters for major home appliances. Over here, you'll see multiple 12-volt out options, which is really great because with this Anderson connector, I can pull up to 30 amps of 12-volt power and connect it directly to the little fuse box in my van and run 12-volt appliances such as the diesel heater, the lights, the fan, the refrigerator. It's even got this little pulley with wheels because it's got a lot of power. In a nutshell, it offers both 120 and 240 volt output and 4 kilowatt hours in a single unit that's expandable up to 12 kilowatt hours. You can recharge from 0 to 80% in just 50 minutes with EcoFlow's X-Boost technology and a maximum of 7,000 watts of recharging with 7 fast charge methods and multiple charge combinations. If you're interested and you want to stay safe and powered during hurricanes with EcoFlow tech, reliable, indoor safe, and easy to use EcoFlow is your ultimate home backup solution. Enjoy 5% off with my code down below for your backup power. Valid until September 9th. Don't want to miss it. And now, let's get into some more camping. Hopping up into the truck bed, you can see my camp setup. 21 gallons of water, the paddle boards in the corner, there's an EcoFlow fridge and freezer, and then the power station with an induction cooktop plugged right into it. There is also L-track around the entire truck bed, which really comes in handy for strapping gear down so it doesn't move around when you're off-roading or flying down the highway. Down the middle, there's still plenty of room for more camping gear and for solar panels. I almost forgot, I also have a solar shower that I fill with water and let heat in the sun. Or if I'm feeling impatient, I've also used my electric kettle and mixed it with cold water to get a warm shower lickety split. Curious where I'm sleeping? Let me show you. Woo, buddy. Check it out. I built a little bed back here. I just put this little inflatable camping mat down and then a lightweight sleeping bag and then a regular pillow. And since it's an electric vehicle, I can run the AC or heat at whatever I desire. So I just can't wait to hop in here and get cozy later. The camping mat is actually like a little long for the back cab of the truck, but it actually works out nicely because you just fold it up on the door and it kind of serves as a backrest for the pillow. And it fits perfectly. I'm about 5'7", so this may not work if you're like 6 feet tall, but it works for me. Slip right inside. This is actually pretty comfortable. And then you just hit the entertainment button and you watch a movie. As much as I'd like to crawl back here and just go to sleep now, I am hungry, so let's hop in the back and make some food. Gotta hop out of the truck. Put my shoes on real quick. I'm one of those people that always unties my shoes. I don't just slide them in and ruin the backs of my shoes, so hold on. Have you ever had pierogies? It amazes me how many people have never heard of them and have never tried them. Growing up on the East Coast, I had them all the time. They're delicious, but I never see them on the West Coast. So tonight is pierogi night. Let's get started. You can mix them with onions, sausage, lots of butter, garlic, green onions. Sometimes they have bacon inside of them. Tonight I'm just mixing them with grilled onions and butter and sausage. I'm using chicken sausage, but you can use kielbasa, onion down. You can use chorizo, you can use pork, beef, you name it. There you go. Add some butter. Add the onions, sausage, and I'm gonna add the pierogies. Now I'm just gonna let them sit. I'm just gonna let the pierogies saute for a while, get nice and brown and crispy, and then that's about it. You just serve and enjoy. It's a super easy camping meal that tastes really good. I can't wait to try these tasty pierogies. Sprinkle these right on top. Bon appetit. Hear that crunch? Mashed potatoes, cheese, pasta, sausage, and onions. Warm, tasty, comfort camping food. It's easy. There's like 4 ingredients. You can't go wrong. And if you ever go to Pennsylvania, you gotta try homemade pierogies. Dinner was delicious, but it's getting dark out and I don't want the bears to eat me. So I'm gonna crawl in the CyberTruck, go to sleep early, find a secret swimming hole or somewhere I can paddleboard. There's still a few days left of summer and I'm trying to soak in as much as I can. So let's hit the hay. Oh, it's so cozy in here. I brought my camping light, but I also have this little tube light down here that I use. I seriously contemplated sleeping in the truck bed instead of inside the truck, but I'm really glad that I slept in here because the mosquitoes are pretty bad tonight and I can use the temperature control features as well. So, okay, I'm gonna turn off this one. Are you ready for a disco? Don't get me wrong, camping in a disco is really great fun, but I will be back in my truck camper traveling full time. There was one last thing I need to do with it, and then I think she's good to go. Are you prepared for winter camping? Because I am certainly not. This was, though, the perfect opportunity to address truck camping in a CyberTruck with unlimited solar power, but don't worry, I'll be back in the F350 before you know it. Maybe I'll bring this light too. This thing is pretty crazy. And that is my cue to say goodnight. Today is hot and sunny, but tomorrow will be fall. The bees have made their honey, and the sun sits warm and tall. Summer skies will turn to gray as golden hour fades away. The cycle of seasons come and go, but the winds of life continue to blow. Here's to closing the chapter on one more summer season and looking forward to crisp, cool mornings in the mountains, warm cups of coffee by the fire, and snow accumulating on my camper. To me, summer is a season of autonomy, independence, and self-discovery. Autumn brings new challenges, a time for reflection, and a look towards the future. I'm excited to bring you along to some new, exciting, and faraway places this winter. Any guesses where we're going? Getting into the water. Super pretty out, but kind of choppy. Happy sunset hour! Woo. I think I'm gonna try to sit on that rock. And see all the rocks. Okay, time to sit. Woo. Oh. Getting a wee bit wet. I'm doing the winter is coming dance. I guess we won't skip fall first, but she's coming. She's coming in fast. Enjoy these warm summer days while they last.